Tommysaur for like a second, and then she was... Any idea? Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? Look, it's that baby Tommysaur. Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have to. Wait, isn't that Ansa? Wonder what she's doing here.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see...
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My... I knew I should have trained hard.
Anson! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these... Of course! We're also here to help. Let's
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon.
Cold. So cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Huh. Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided...
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we for...
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a... It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me.
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
So dark.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water... No. Please, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore.
My friend. Is he any better?
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others. No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
All right, let's finish this fast.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's... You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
Is Kaylee? What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then... You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? Thank you.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be an even more... She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself,
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still.
Gogeta.
Fight it. One more.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the... I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But
There's no turning back. I have to.
I'm coming too! I'm not.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Strike a pose! Stay away from... Let's help her out!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Plan's changed. Scatter!
Go away!
Illusion shattered!
Hey!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible! They were gigantic beasts! No. Wait. What am I saying?
She's back to...
Gogeta!
What? That is... cool. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all... I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final. So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kochide's getting better, too!
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. You're amazing, Ann-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving up.
Ian-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's...
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior...
Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Defract!
Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle!
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like...
Wretched monsters! Give me my family!
Look, Okoland! That's your father!
Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect...
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice!
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraine. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely... If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an amp. Give me your... Hurry!
Please, give him the draft. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain.
Monsters! What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank...
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name... Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely... Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan, it may seem difficult to understand, but that name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soul.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crime, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing...
Wait. Like, Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That... Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks...
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an if that explanation is too difficult to understand. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, but I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchanged. So, before the final moment truly arrives...
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay. Best of luck.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? Meech, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me... Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough...
Sorry I'm late. Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then,
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations.
You're right. Just like when... So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said makes sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one. But staying out here is just making pie. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already. You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon.
But Paimon's not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can